Yo, what's good? Got a quick trade recap today. Took a W for the first time in so long. I mean, I guess like I could say it's due time, but like at the same time I can't. You know, feel pretty good about it. But I did de-risk on this one because I wasn't super sure about the setup. But yeah, let's go over what I saw. So the trade was on Euro USD. The 4 hour was bullish at the time. The thing I didn't like about it is that at market open initially we were bearish. I mean we were bullish on the 1 hour as well. But then when the 7 a.m. candle closed, we stayed bullish on the 4 hour, but we confirmed bearish on the 1 hour, which was pretty nice. So yeah, with 30 minute, I was focused primarily on the London low. Once I saw London high and London low, I was like in my mind this is like not the best risk reward kind of thing. But yeah, I ended up pushing way past the London low. We pushed past the 10 pip margin that I like to use, push into the 1 hour fair value gap here. And then we also, the reason I was willing to take this was because we tapped into this New York high from yesterday. And I just use this as an area for potential move up because apparently, like according to TGR, the price will often respect levels from previous session highs and lows. They're just important levels in price. So that's why I was willing to treat this as a point of interest kind of thing. Otherwise, I was going to just wait until Asian high or Asian low. But yeah, so we actually have a very nice reaction off of this. I'm quite like surprised about how nice this actually was. But yeah, we have a reaction. We inverse this fair value gap on the 5 minute. The thing I did not like, this is the reason I de-risked, was because we had all these fair value gaps here and I was unsure, you know. At this point, I was like really unsure. Like I saw the trade and I was like, holy shit, I might just have to close this in slight profit. But I held on. I was like, bro, that's just my emotions. Is this what a profitable trader would be doing? No, they would not be modifying their positioning because I already learned that lesson multiple times. So yeah, I stuck to the position. Anyways, but I didn't even get to how I entered. So we inversed the gap on the 5 minute and then looked for a retracement or continuation confluence on the 1 minute or 5 minute. We had this 5 minute equilibrium, it didn't end up going there. We also had this 1 minute fair value gap that I would have liked to see get filled up, but wait, pause. Wait, that's not even. I'm actually dirty minded, but yeah, we have a equilibrium here. Tap into equilibrium and then break structure to the upside. So I enter off this break of structure, got filled up here, and yeah. So now looking back at this, um, probably should have put my like stop loss a bit closer. Because I entered on continuation and I didn't put my stop below. And again, this is another example. We did not push lower than the low that made equilibrium. So that is something I need to know. That is something I need to learn. And that caused me to have like a kind of cooked risk reward because I had my TP1 ideally here, but then it kind of got like after looking for continuation kind of got cooked. So at this point, because it's like kind of like a clear reversal point for me because it could have just been bouncing off the London low. I put my stop to break even at this point because bro, it's literally if I take partials here, there's no profit, you know, because it's a less risk trade. So that's why I put just to break even here, and then I took partials here, and then I was going to take another partial here, but we never ended up hitting that, and I got stopped out at break even. So yeah, not really much, made only like 0.5% on this because I risked only 0.5. So yeah, what are some emotions that I was feeling? So again, I was feeling like so one thing I was feeling was that I was having a hope that this setup would work. I was hoping that I would be able to find a break of structure to the upside here, find like a nice reaction. But again, anything can happen in the markets. Can't expect what will happen. Another thing I was feeling was again, this is what I was saying. I was a bit scared of when I entered and I saw this for value gap get respected quite nicely. But in the end, I looked and we were respecting this for value gap as well. This for value gap held up, breaker block here held up pretty nice, and then we just reacted off of that to the upside. So yeah, pretty nice trade, pretty nice win. How could I improve this win? Number one, I could have kept my stop loss a bit tighter. Not thinking about it, I was just so in the moment that I was so focused on not losing that I didn't want to keep my stop loss closer. So yeah, honestly, what I should have done was just keep my stop loss below the continuation, not below the sweep, or at least just put it by the sweep because we shouldn't be going lower if we respect a continuation. So yeah, that's one improvement. And then the second improvement, what is the second improvement that I could have? I like what I did good today with that. I was like not caring, you know. I didn't care about what was happening. I was just too busy making a thumbnail for my YouTube video, so I didn't really care about what was going on in the market. I would just be like building the thumbnail here, and I would just be like psych, and then I just like look on the charts and be like, oh, this happened, that happened, this happened. But I wouldn't be caring that much, you know. So that's something I really liked about today, and that's something I was doing before I left Sri Lanka. I just gotta like get back into the mindset. But anyways, GBP JPY 4 hour was bearish at the time. never confirmed bullish because we have these crazy wick highs. So yeah, this looked like a crazy sweep. So I was looking for potential move to the downside. We did like dump quite a bit at market open, which I didn't like, because at this point I was having some hope that we would come up to the London high and then have a reaction to the downside. But that didn't end up happening. It just took a big dump like 5 minutes before market, like yeah, 10 minutes before market open, and never end up going up to the London high. Would have been, we took out the London low as well, so that kind of bummed me out. But yeah, nice reaction from the upside to the upside from the London low, but would have been nicer if we could have just taken out the London high and then start going lower. So yeah, and then now GBP USD 4 hour was bullish, but we took out the London high, and I didn't have any other targets. We took out the London high here, so I didn't have any targets. So I was like, I'm not even looking at anything. But yeah, we did rotate to the downside, to down. But what I was even saying, we did move down to the London low after taking out the London high, which is nice. But I wasn't trying to trade that small move because the 4 hour was bullish, so I wasn't trying to trade against the 4 hour. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Bro, one of my YouTube videos is doing like really good. Like it's my first ever video to get past like 300 views, and it's not 1,000 views now. I feel like the dopamine is insane, bro. I have to work on that. I'm like a crack addict to the analytics now. I always have the urge to check how many views the video has, but I can't be doing that. So I've been trying to like just limit to like checking it 1 time per day, or just not caring, So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow probably not gonna trade because tomorrow is PPI, and then Friday, maybe Friday, I don't know, but yeah. I think I already talked about the Trump thing getting delayed. Yeah, so maybe we'll trade on Friday. Don't really like, maybe from the window of 6:45 to 7. And it's also Eurobank holiday, so I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.